Welcome to Classroom Idaho. Learn at Home, Fall 2020, a partnership of the Idaho State Board of Education, the Boise School District, and Idaho Public Television.
So our last group tonight is going to be with the Idaho Department of Labor, as well as the Idaho Business for Education. And they're going to cover so many different programs. I'm not even going to try and really name them all. So I'll just let April go ahead and get started.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. Yes, my name is April Gregoire. I'm a workforce consultant here in the Post Falls office with the Idaho Department of Labor. I am the primary youth case manager for the Cooney County area. So here at the Department of Labor, we offer some really fantastic services for young adults ages 16 to 24 that are out of school. One of our primary goals is to help people succeed in the labor market. So matching employers with skilled workers. The different services provided are based on what your needs and goals are, as well as different eligibility criteria. Our basic employment services are available for everyone. With this service, we can assist you with many things. That includes building a resume. And we just like to point out that having an excellent resume is critical in the job market. It's always a good idea to create a targeted resume for the specific job you are applying for. And that's something that we can help you with. We can also help you with job search. So we talk with employers all the time about the openings they have and what they're looking for. If we know what you are looking for, we can help make those connections. We can assist you in submitting applications. So most employers have their own application software, and we can help you navigate those different applications successfully. We also can give you access to an interview and resume software application called the Big Interview. This database is an interview tool where you can learn interview techniques, as well as record yourself and obtain other people's feedback. You can also build your own resume on the software. It's a pretty cool software application. So one amazing service we offer for eligible and appropriate out-of-school young adults is a program we have called WIOA. Michelle mentioned that. So with Department of Labor, we do offer those youth services. So the WIOA program, that stands for the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act. It is a federally funded program that allows us to help eligible job seekers attain their employment goals, to help find long-term, in-demand, successful jobs. We can assist out-of-school youth ages 16 to 24 in gaining employment, education, work-based learning, supportive services, career exploration, guidance and counseling, and adult mentoring. And services are free of charge to eligible out-of-school youth. Some of the things WIOA can offer are paid work experience. So we pay your wages for you to work for an employer so you can gain skills and learn to work while earning some money. We also have short-term occupational skills. So training for a particular job, such as welding, commercial driver's license, maybe collision repair, medical billing, surgical tech. I mean, there's so many others, I could not name them all. We also offer GED assistance and incentives to obtain. We provide supportive services. So things such as clothing for work, gas, car insurance, maintenance, repair, books, supplies for training, school, like, again, so much more that I couldn't list it all. We also offer financial literacy, what a budget is and how to follow it. There's labor market information. So that's the what, how many, and how much on jobs. And then we have follow-up services. So 1 year following completion of the program, we are here to help after you've completed the program. Again, services are free to eligible out-of-school youth applicants. So WIOA offers so many opportunities and avenues to help you reach your goals. Everyone is different and will have unique needs, and WIOA is one of the ways we can help. Also with WIOA, we can partner with all of the other wonderful folks that have spoken on this call. We're a community and we would love to assist you in obtaining your goals. So again, my name is April Gregoire. Here's my contact information. I'm the primary youth case manager up here. So I'd love to talk with you more about the amazing services we have. Again, there are no strings, and assistance truly is free of charge to participants that are eligible and out of school. So you can contact us anytime to be connected with the service that is appropriate for you. We would love to help you find success and thrive. Thank you so much for your time. I'm now going to hand it over to my colleague, Michelle, to talk about registered apprenticeship.
Thank you, April. I also want to thank everybody at NIC for giving us the opportunity to talk today. And I would also encourage you, if you are a senior, at least get in touch with your local Idaho Department of Labor and take advantage of those basic services that are open for everybody. And I might give you a contact for when you are out of school to be able to apply for that Workforce Innovation Opportunity Act program. So congratulations to all the seniors. It's a big deal for you guys. I'm super excited to see what your generation does. My name is Michelle Stout. I'm an apprenticeship coordinator at the Idaho Department of Labor. I usually work directly with businesses and sponsors, but I also do a lot of outreach about registered apprenticeship, what it is, who does what, how it works, those kinds of things. So go ahead and click to the next slide there for me, Christina. So here is a short little video that I want to provide to you guys in an effort to kind of demystify apprenticeship. It's from Norco College. I think it does a really good job of explaining it and how it's an excellent choice in moving forward into the workforce.
Even when the U.S. economy is humming along, it contains a strange paradox. Employers have a hard time finding workers, yet many workers have a hard time finding appropriate employment. This mismatch can be explained, in part at least, by the change in requirements in the labor market. For example, of 100 workers in 1950, only 2 needed a college degree. Today, it's almost 50. In 1950, only 10 needed prior work experience. Today, it is more than 70. As it turns out, many employers have started to demand a college degree, even if the job does not necessarily require one, in order to screen for general work maturity. They just can't seem to find a better indicator for promising employees. That might be fine if most people had a degree and the applicable experience. However, it may be surprising to hear that in the United States, out of every 100 ninth graders, only 21 graduate from college within 9 years. What sounds like an alarming statistic is actually nothing unusual for a healthy economy. College degree rates are similar all around the world, but as long as employers continue to screen applicants for a college degree, they're missing out on the vast majority of our national talent, critical positions go unfilled, and workers can't find good jobs. In addition, even degree holders may find it difficult to enter the workforce as they lack the experience many employers require. So what if there was an alternative path to filling these well-paying jobs? There is. It's called an apprenticeship. Some have come to call it college without debt. It's an ancient educational model still in use in the United States that combines classroom instruction with job training in the workplace. In the US, apprenticeship is actually widespread and very successful in the trades. And in recent years, we have seen it start to spread to other professions as well. Yet still, apprenticeships currently involve less than 1% of available jobs. What if we could scale this up and offer this education and career pathway to all students? In Switzerland, which has about the same rate of college graduation, 21 out of 100, nearly all the remaining students, 75 out of 100, go through apprenticeship programs. From bank tellers to computer technicians, from nurses to bus drivers, their education exactly matches what the job market needs. Similar numbers exist in other European countries. What would it take for apprenticeship to go mainstream in the US like it has elsewhere? Well, the Swiss start young, typically in the last 2 years of high school, and they don't expect schools to teach work. Apprentices learn academic skills in the academy, but learn job skills on the job. They follow a carefully balanced model that combines 1 to 2 days on campus with 3 to 4 days on the job each week. Employers stay directly involved in eliminating the skills gap. Apprentices also earn money while they learn. So instead of falling into debt, they can make a living and even start saving from day one. In addition, and this is another surprise, Swiss employers also earn money while apprentices learn. They have figured out how to train workers at no net cost to them, and in fact, at a substantial profit. This is because trainees, who work at low training wages, increase business productivity so much that they increase company profits, even while being paid for attending school and going to work. This win-win-win-win has turned Switzerland into one of the most resilient, innovative, and competitive economies in the world. Now imagine what the US economy would look like if its apprenticeship investment were scaled up to this level. US businesses would invest around $150 billion into their training and earn around $165 billion on that investment during the training period alone. Instead of its current 445,000 apprentices, the US would have more than 6 million. Student debt would be reduced by almost $160 billion per year, and the youth unemployment rate would fall from a current 10 to 15% to 3%. The mismatch between what employers are looking for and what they find in the job market would be erased. Many of the ingredients that are needed to make such a future a reality are already present here in the US, and in places where employers, in collaboration with high schools and community colleges, have embraced professional-style apprenticeships, students and their parents have embraced them too. When the idea of college or nothing becomes college without debt, and students develop industry-valued professional skills as part of their education, we begin to solve the strange American paradox of both too many job openings and too many job seekers. And, best of all, we rediscover the depth of our national talents.
Okay, so apprenticeships are making a comeback in how individuals and businesses approach employment. They're making a comeback because they work. Here at the Idaho Department of Labor, we assist with establishing registered apprenticeships. From day one as an apprentice, you're earning a wage that will progressively go up as you continue on in the apprenticeship. There's over 1,200 occupations that are apprenticeable. It combines the skills learned on the job with the instruction needed to supplement advancing in an occupation. Those things are crucial when you're looking at moving forward. And in this current economy, I believe it's going to be an excellent solution for both individuals in the workforce and employers looking to build their workforce. So with that, I'd like to introduce Marina Toole, the Vice President of Idaho Business for Education, one of our Apprenticeship Coalition partners, to discuss the core elements of registered apprenticeship and how her group is essential in connecting people and businesses together.
So thank you all for joining, and you have a whole group of us here today who want to help you figure out how to move from where you are right now into what you want to do next. So a whole lot of stuff is coming to you at one time, but there's a lot of good information, and everybody here can connect you to everybody else here. If you start to ask one question and you realize, oh, that wasn't really how do I get to be a phlebotomist or a dental tech, we're connected to each other. But like Michelle said, apprenticeship has been around in the United States for a long time, since 1937. There are over 1,200 different jobs you could do. So if you just let your imagination go and you go, well, I'd really like to, and then insert. So you have it in the picture here, these are actual real apprenticeships. You can work with broadcasting, you can work on automotives, there's about 7 in there. You can do culinary arts, you can do all sorts of stuff in the medical field, you can be an architect, a graphic designer. Pretty much it's wide open. Construction, working with animals, dental tech, it's just wide open. There's so many opportunities for you. So it gives you the opportunity to go, well, I think I'd really like to try this. And because of the apprenticeship program and all these connections between Northern Idaho College, the Department of Labor, there's a lot of us involved who can get you where you want to go. And when you look at that big spectrum there, so you heard that there's the 3 apprenticeships available at North Idaho College, and those are pretty long, but those are the ones, the traditional ones. Those are long ones, those are about 4 years, but some of them are as short as 6 months. So really it just becomes a question of you focusing what you want to do. And what are the elements of that? So there are 5 components to any apprenticeship. And the youth apprenticeship program starts with anybody 16. So this seminar is focused on seniors, but you could start if you were a junior, as long as you're 16 and as long as you start before age 25, the youth apprenticeship program that we're involved with can help you. So you need an employer. You need an employer who says, hey, I'm looking for a talent here. I need someone who knows how to do this. And then the employer agrees that here's what we'll train. That's what the structured on the job learning is. Here's the things we're going to train the apprentice on. This is how we do business here. Here's basic skills. And then we align you with who's going to provide related instruction. So it could be additional instruction. It could be the theory of whatever this is you're studying, but you always have two places to get training and expertise: on the job and some kind of related instruction. Rewards for skill gain is you have to start at least at minimum wage. That's just what the United States Department of Labor says. Minimum is a minimum wage. And then as you get more skills, your pay goes up. And then when you finish your apprenticeship, it doesn't matter if it was 6 months long or if it was one of the longer ones like plumber or HVAC. When you finish that, you get a national occupational credential, and that's good anywhere in the United States. You can take it and it's accepted anywhere you go in the United States. So those are the 5 elements, and all the way along that process, there's people to help you. And when you finish it, there's the gold standard right there. The United States Department of Labor Registered Apprenticeship Program. That goes with you anywhere you go. You could also be earning that certificate while you're getting an associate's degree. You can mix and match what you do here. There's lots of opportunities for you. So if you're interested more in apprenticeship, so Northern Idaho, we have Christina Feliciano, who's been very involved in the Northern Idaho employment area. She's very well connected. She's ready to help you right away. Anybody in Southwest Idaho, we have Tim. And if you decide to move to Southeast Idaho, we've got Roger. And then we're also going to work directly with the Department of Labor. So it's a joint effort here to get you going where you want to go. So there's the contact information for us. I'll check the chat box to see if there's any questions in there. I don't see any.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you so much. Did you have anything else you wanted to add, or we're good?
No, I just want people to know that there's this whole group of people willing to help you. You're getting ready to launch out of high school, and there's all these people who can step in and provide you work opportunities, access to education. We all have the same goal, so you can move forward successfully.
Absolutely. And I'd even add on to that. I mean, it doesn't matter if we're going to college, if we're going into the military, if we're going any route, we all want to be able to help and assist in any way. And I think the best thing to do is just ask us questions, whoever it may be, because we all really want to help you make sure you're going to your next goal. I did see there was a question. Is there an age limit for individuals who can participate in the apprenticeship program?
So actually any age, as long as you're 16, you can start. But for the specific grant we're under at the Youth Apprenticeship Program, to enroll with us, you just have to start between 16 and 24. You don't have to finish at 24. You just have to start between 16 and 24. If you're older than 24, you can go straight to the Department of Labor to enroll in an apprenticeship.
Yeah, you'll connect with the workforce consultant at the Idaho Department of Labor, and they can help guide you.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Well, those are our presentations. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask now, and we can have each person answer individually. I see Michelle Garrett, you added the minimum age requirements on here. If you wanted to speak more to that, feel free to come up.
And then I can address the question from the Hines family. No, there is no cost at all to enroll in an apprenticeship. None at all. It's a federal program. We help you do the paperwork. We help the employer get in contact with you. No cost at all. And if you want to do the apprenticeship program, if you're 16 to 24, you can work with Idaho Business for Education, or you could go directly with a workforce consultant at the Department of Labor, because we all work together. So you have 2 routes to get to the same place.
then I can speak to workforce trainings, apprenticeship information. So I put a link up in the chat for our dual credit site, and that will also show people the apprenticeship information regarding what age groups that, and I see that our chat person went way ahead of me, and Christy's amazing. Thank you for doing the chat tonight. And she put in the age group also. So electrical and plumbing is age 16. And what's nice is that high school students can utilize their dual credit funding for that when they're juniors at the beginning of a junior year or the beginning of a senior year. And then it'd have to be year 1 complete first, and then they would go in and complete year 2 for those programs. And like we mentioned in there, plumbing is the one, or no, excuse me, HVAC is the one where you'd have to be age 18 through our programs. And so if a student has $500 per semester from the dual credit funds, that would be $1,000 per year. Their portion can be anywhere between $500 and $650, I believe. However, we have those scholarships that we really want to use, and our goal is to utilize those scholarships. So I mean, if a student applies for one and they're able to complete a scholarship and really talk about their goals, the better chance they have of receiving that scholarship award.
All right, do we have any other questions before we conclude tonight? If so, like I said, you can chat in the chat box if you wanted to. We also have the ability to do the breakout sessions as well. So if maybe you're wanting to talk to somebody a little bit more about Job Corps, let us know. We can go ahead and do that. You can just put it in the chat box and we can break off into different sections. We have that ability. I also want to let you guys know we will be having this on North Idaho Higher Education.org. All of our recordings, we will have these slides available for you guys to look at as well. Again, that is www.northidahoghigereducation.org. We just have the link in the chat box that you guys will be able to go and look at. We also, like I said earlier, we have our college bound night there, learning about scholarships, our military night, and so on. Oh, it looks like we have another question. Can students do workforce and apprenticing part-time while completing senior year?
Absolutely. It's part of dual credit at workforce training through North Idaho College. And so that's something that we offer, especially for senior year. What's nice is that our apprenticeship classes are usually, there's different schedules, but usually on Saturdays or in the evenings. And so a lot of the people who are taking apprentices are working in those trades and working full time and still able to complete education.
And yes, you can be an apprentice while you're still in high school. And we work with the employer and the school to make sure you're able to keep your course load up and that your work schedule doesn't conflict with your class schedule.
Awesome. Great questions. Well, I think that's about everything. I want to thank you guys again so much for this. We're really happy that we were still able to talk with you guys. We usually do hold this event in person every year, so this was the first time of us doing this virtually, and we're really happy and excited about this. So again, check out our website in the next coming days for more information. Reach out to any of us if you have any questions whatsoever. And from there, I'll say thank you for your participation and have a great evening.
Funding for Classroom Idaho has been provided by the Friends of Idaho Public Television, the Idaho Public Television Endowment, and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
You're watching Idaho Public Television's Create channel, continuing education, how-tos, and travel programs for lifelong learners.